Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. As you all join me to review the dramatic Hungarian Grand Prix, as we saw a seventh different winner in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Massive congratulations to Oscar Piastri for winning the Hungarian Grand Prix. But it wasn't as all it seems, was it? Wasn't as all it seems, with a bit of bickering from the McLaren team about who should be eating the weights. We also saw Max Verstappen, probably the first time we've probably seen that from Max Verstappen, completely using the plot with his team, and he tried to take it out on Lewis Hamilton, which he failed at. So, but this is the full classification. A brilliant weekend overall for McLaren. And once again McLaren are showing why they actually are the quickest car on the grid at the moment. They are the quickest car on the grid, and they're definitely now in contention, McLaren, for, I would say, the Constructors' Championship. I don't think they're in contention for the Drivers' Championship. I just still think Max Verstappen's still that far ahead in terms of Drivers' Championship. But in terms of Constructors' standings, McLaren have definitely got a chance. Definitely got a huge chance now. Especially with Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez is not helping Max Verstappen out a lot. He really isn't. And McLaren, for me, they are the two consistent drivers on the grid. Obviously, Max Verstappen is still up there for me. He's still up there. He's still trotting that Red Bull team, Max Verstappen. But obviously, the main talking point about McLaren was, should Lando Norris have yet Oscar Piastri by? With Lando Norris, could have had them extra points. For the driver standings. I think he did the right thing. Because for me, it was the right decision, because Oscar Piastri was quicker than Lando Norris in the race. And obviously, we saw the race start, didn't we? Where, to be fair, Lando Norris did that off well. He did that off well at the start of the race, but it was that second cut, wasn't it, for Lando Norris that tossed him, and Oscar Piastri obviously gained the advantage on him and into turn one. And obviously, Max Verstappen was complaining about being pushed out wide. I don't know what he was seeing, because nothing happened. Let's be real. Norris was battling with his teammate. So it's actually Max Verstappen took the racing line. No, Max Verstappen, didn't he? He did take the racing line, but he had no chance into turn one. Absolutely no chance, because it was a three-way battle into turn one. And in a track which is difficult to overtake, that was game on for McLaren. That was game on to get into turn one ahead of Max Verstappen. Difficult to overtake as well. The start-finish straight is your only overtaking opportunity as well. So yeah, and also they pitted Lando Norris, didn't they? They did pit Lando Norris first before Piastri. So priority was still with Lando Norris, undercutting his teammate, Oscar Piastri. But for me, it would have been a robbery if Oscar Piastri didn't win the race, because Oscar Piastri was the quicker driver overall in the race than Lando Norris. And Oscar Piastri, for me, got everything right in that Grand Prix. So it would have left a bitter taste if he did not win the Grand Prix, Oscar Piastri. And but it's like they're using out on something, aren't they, McLaren? It was either you help Lando Norris in driver standings, or you help McLaren in the Constructors. McLaren now are probably more likely to win the Constructors Championship with the complete car crash that's happening at Red Bull at the moment. All the cards are falling at Red Bull. Something ain't right. Obviously, background noise with Christian Horner. All the messages, WhatsApp messages with Christian Horner. It all started with that. Adrian Newey announced he was leaving, and it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence now. Red Bull are starting to have this downfall in terms of form, which tells me Adrian Newey, after his leaving announcement, shows he has been banned from having an impact on the car. If he hasn't been banned, Red Bull will still be winning races for me, despite the background noise. And Max Verstappen is the final T. He's the final T at Red Bull. If he ends up leaving as well, Red Bull have took their finish. They are finito. They are finished, Red Bull. Because who did done that to replace him? Have you seen their replacements? You got Daniel Ricciardo, Yuki Tsunoda, and this is not a did that game Lawson, by the way. He's too inexperienced. It's going to be mediocrity for Red Bull. Red Bull are going to be the new AlphaTauri, I'm telling you now. They're going to be the new AlphaTauri. Because once Verstappen leads, which is the final asset, in my opinion, Red Bull, I don't think they've got that pulling power, Red Bull, to try and tempt Lando Norris to Red Bull as a replacement. I just don't think they have. So, why the hell did they sign Perez to a new contract? Why did they sign a new contract for Perez when the mediocrity from Perez was already starting? So yeah, Red Bull, they're cooked. They're cooked and finished. This is their last season for me in terms of competing at the top for Red Bull. Because I'm going to say it now. Because I know I said 2026 is going to be the year where Red Bull won't be winning the titles, just the year where the Ayrton's coming in. But I tell you what, I actually think it'll be a year earlier. I actually think it will be a year earlier because I can't see Red Bull winning it next year. I really can't. Because I think Max Verstappen will leave. I think that was the final nail in the coffin, in my opinion, at Hungary. I've never seen Max Verstappen do an outrage like that. Before. Getting Saki with his team back saying absolutely effing and blinding at them because Red Bull, the team at Red Bull were being Saki with him saying that was a gentle introduction. I actually agree with Max Verstappen on that one. I agree with Max Verstappen saying don't start getting fucking cocky with me and Saki with me. But you are being paid. You are being paid by the team and by employees as well. And his dad's going to get more involved now. Jos Verstappen. Jos Verstappen. It's not really a good relationship between him and Christian Horner as well. So I actually think Verstappen's done. I actually think he's done at the end of the season. Not done from F1, because this is where I come in. Mercedes, they don't have that money now. They don't have that money with Lewis Hamilton even. And what do Mercedes store for? They always store for a world champion as a replacement. Michael Schumacher, he came in as a world champion. Lewis Hamilton came in as a replacement, a world champion. Jos Verstappen and Toto Wolff have been having some talks behind the scenes as well. And I really can't see Verstappen at Red Bull next year. I really can't. I know people say, but the contract did. Well, they need to get out of the contract. Perez has done be replaced in the summer break as well. I think he is. I think Perez has done be replaced in the summer break. I think they're giving up on Perez's poor performances, and they are poor. I do agree with Red Bull getting rid of Perez because it's not good enough for him. It's absolutely not good enough. Because at the end there, it's still a good enough car to compete at the top, Red Bull, and Perez shouldn't be getting knocked out in qualifying 1 and qualifying 2. He really shouldn't be, but he's done that consistently. Why have they wasted time by giving Perez an extension? They're in the mess. They are cooked. Red Bull are cooked. They're finished. They are finished, trust me. Max Verstappen, he will still win the Trial Championship, in my opinion, Max Verstappen. I actually don't think they will win the Constructors now, because I actually think McLaren, they've got the car now, McLaren, to be... McLaren just need to be consistent. Don't get me wrong, Verstappen's going to win a race then. Let's be real. Yeah, he will. He will win another race then, Verstappen. But for me, I think McLaren, they got to be favourites now to win the Constructors, which I did not see coming at the start of the season. I did say they are a team in progress, McLaren, and they're probably going to be the best prepared team probably in 2026 as well, along with Mercedes. And but yes, absolutely mental, people. It is mental. And the Verstappen and Hamilton incident, as much as I don't like Lewis Hamilton, he wasn't to blame. He wasn't to blame at all. Hamilton was not to blame at all. So Verstappen just decides to go airborne, and he does that stupid dive bomb as well, doesn't he, Verstappen, where he did not give Hamilton any space either. It's not really a racing incident, because it was all Verstappen's fault. It was all Verstappen's fault, in my opinion, because at that time, Verstappen just completely lost the plot. He lost his head. He was getting too aggressive. He was getting too aggressive as well. So we always knew it was coming with Max Verstappen. And by the way, I have been singing Max Verstappen's praises, but he does need to take criticism. And for me, it's an absolute shock Max Verstappen has not got a 10-second penalty. He didn't get a 10-second penalty. But what does that tell you? I always put them rumours as nonsense, but I tell you what, I actually think them rumours are actually true, that Max Verstappen is the FIA golden boy. Because any other driver gets a 10-second penalty for that, for trying to cause a TSN. So, as much as I've been singing Verstappen's praises over the years, he needs to be punished with a 10-second penalty. And yes, and I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. Apparently, he could take a 10 PS grid penalty for your power unit in Spa. We'll wait and see. And but absolute madness, fucking traumatic, wasn't it? So, but that is the full classification, anyway, as you see on the screen. Charles Leclerc, I tell you what, I actually think Ferrari. I actually think they've had it. I actually think they had a good weekend, to be honest with you, because they weren't expected to be up there. Chance and McLaren and Red Bull. So I actually think Ferrari have had a decent weekend for Ferrari. They finally managed not to fuck anything up for one weekend. I did predict Hamilton to win in Hungary. And Mercedes to win. But yeah, it just seems like Mercedes just done back to reality again after the Prix Grand Prix, which is a real shame. Because I thought they would have benefited in Hungary as well. Yuki Tsunoda. I tell you what, I think Tsunoda's putting a claim in to get a Red Bull seat, in my opinion. Even though it's a mediocre replacement and he is a bit of a car craft, Yuki Tsunoda, can be headless chicken. But he is aggressive, and Red Bull love aggressive drivers, so I really don't know what's going to happen in Red Bull. Like, who's going to replace Perez in the summer break? Because let's be real, Perez is going to get replaced. He will get replaced in the summer break. I actually think Perez will actually go to face Tata RB. I think it'd be a straight swap, potentially. I actually think Ricardo will get that will replace Perez in the summer break. I think it'd be a straight swap, in my opinion. Unless they go for Liam Lawson in that Red Bull seat, but I just think that's a bit risky, in my opinion. And Liam Lawson could actually get a Williams seat, to be fair, in the summer break as well. Because there's been rumours of Gordon Sargent getting replaced in the summer break as well. I just think Liam Lawson would suit a Williams more alongside Albon than being thrown straight into a Red Bull seat. In my opinion, and I think Ricardo has a strong bond, doesn't he, with that Red Bull team? So don't be shocked to see Ricardo replace Perez in the summer break. Probably a straight swap for me. Because Perez, let's be real, I actually think Perez is still good enough to drive an F1. He's just not good enough for a top team anymore, Perez. So I actually think face Tata RB is Perez's best shout for me. I think he'll do well in that car, in my opinion. But Jan Stroll dotting the points as well. It's quite funny, isn't it? Jan Stroll's actually been performing better than Fernando Alonso in that car. but yes, wait and see. But yes, for me, I just think Fernando Alonso, you can hear on his team radio, he's getting fed up now. He's getting fed up with that team. So we won't see Alonso for long, in my opinion, in F1. I think he'll be done either at the end of next year. I won't be shocked if he's done at the end of this year, to be honest, despite signing a contract, because I think he's getting fed up, Alonso. Hulkenberg and Magnussen 13th and 15th in the hats. Albon 14th, Sargent 17th, and a poor weekend then for Alpine. And Zhou Guanyu in 19th. So in terms of the classification then, what does that mean after the Hungarian Grand Prix? Red Bull are 51 points clear of McLaren, which ain't a big gap, which is not a massive gap at all. So with the way things have been going, McLaren, all the momentum is with McLaren. It is projected. There is a projected predictor for the rest of the season, and they all predict McLaren to win a Constructors' Championship because of Perez's inconsistency at Red Bull. So, and I agree, I think McLaren, all the momentum in the Constructors is with McLaren for me. Ferrari in third, Mercedes in fourth, Aston Martin fifth, Face Tassa RB in sixth, Haas in seventh, Alpine in eighth, Williams in ninth, and Sauber are still the only team yet to score points this season. In terms of Drivers' Championship, I think Verstappen will still win it. I think Verstappen will still win the drivers, in my opinion, because with the drivers, that is still a bit up for Max Verstappen, for me. What is it? Is it 76-point lead? Yeah, Verstappen, that lead ain't getting overturned, in my opinion. As Moss, there is still 11 races to go. That lead ain't getting overturned, despite Red Bull's problems this season. Charles Leclerc in third, Carlos Sainz in fourth, Piastri in fifth after that win. So Piastri's right in that battle as well to try and get third for Oscar Piastri. Hamilton in sixth, Perez in seventh, Russell in eighth. I actually think Russell could overtake Perez, to be honest with you. Alonso in ninth, Lance Stroll in 10th. In terms of the rest of the standings, Hulkenberg 11th, Tsunoda 12th, Ricciardo 13th, Berman 14th, Gasly 15th, Magnussen 16th, Albon 17th, Ocon 18th, Zhou Guanyu 19th, Zhou 20th, and Bottas in 21st. So, Zhou Guanyu, Valtteri Bottas, and Jordan Sargent still the only drivers yet to store points. But we shall move on to the Belgian Grand Prix. We do head to the Belgian Grand Prix this weekend, the final Grand Prix before the bid summer break. Of course. It is 19 turns, of course, at the Circuit de Spa. And again, your best overtaking opportunities is on the start-finish straight. And when you go up that hill from turn 1 to turn 2 to turn 3, up that hill, which is quite a dangerous hill. Yes, we will, especially in the wet weather. You do not want to be driving in the wet weather going up that hill. And I've always said it. I think Spa need to adjust that hill, in my opinion, as much it is the focal point of the Grand Prix. In my opinion. So, and your overtaking opportunity is obviously from turns 4 to 5, that non-straight, and your other overtaking opportunity, you have to say, when you turn into turn 15, obviously intercept the 3 before turning in for the final start-finish straight. So that is probably your other overtaking opportunity. Obviously, it is a power circuit type. Circuit approximate medium. Circuit length 7.0040 meters. First Grand Prix 1950. Number of laps is 44. Race distance 308.052 meters. Lap record set by Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes in 2018, 146.286. The safety car chance is 50%. Safety car chance, and the pit lane time loss is 17 seconds. As the under circuit in the season, pit stop strategy is critical in Spa. Bad holes can have you on the one tyres for a long lap. The Belgian Grand Prix weather can change quickly, putting what's out rainstorms, leave tyre changes yet, and you have a race destroying that back to the pits. The Belgium, yeah, I've already read that, haven't I? Yeah, changing in anticipation of the rainstorms, you can wear down intermediate tyres significantly before you see the benefits. With non-straight and high-speed turns, Spa favours fast cars and aggressive driving, so Max Verstappen will love this circuit, in my opinion. But it all depends on the car at Red Bull. But beware of going too hard and paying for it with tyre wear, of course. To set up for Spa, high-speed cornering is crucial. Focusing on top speed, yes, racing and DRS is also recommended. It's a power circuit as well. Have I got anything else? And there we go. Possible race strategies. Obviously, coming in after that 15, two stopper, starting on the softs, and obviously finishing on the medium. You can also start on the softs, but there's a two stopper. Two stopper with the two medium tyres, and other two stopper is soft, medium, soft. The one stopper is medium hard, and soft hard. For me, the tires that are at the front, will go for the one stop, which is medium hard, in my opinion. Depends on the race pace, of course. The tires that are chasing the front men, I think they'll start on soft tyre, in my opinion. So they're the possible race strategies. In terms of the UK schedule, practice 1 is on Friday, 26th of July, 12:30 to 1:30. Practice 2, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the same day. Practice 3 is on Saturday morning, 11:30 to 12:30. Qualifying is on the same day, obviously on Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And Nights Out is the usual 2 p.m. Nights Out on Sunday. In terms of my predictions then, my qualifying prediction, I have to go for the momentum at the moment, and that is with McLaren. I've been there the quickest car at the moment, and I've been there on the Super Spa as well, McLaren. But I think Max Verstappen still going to be up there, battling for pole. Max Verstappen, it's going to be between Norris, Verstappen, and Piastri, I would think, to battle for pole, in my opinion. Done for Russell's qualified 4th, the two Mercedes 4th and 5th. Leclerc, the two Ferraris 5th and 7th. Hulkenberg to have another Mr. Saturday performance from Nico Hulkenberg to qualify 8th. Alonso 9th. I done for Perez to qualify in 10th. Done for Albon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Dazi, and Ricciardo to all get knocked down qualifying 2. And Ocon, Stroll, Bottas, Sargent, and Joe to get knocked out in qualifying 1. In terms of my race prediction, then, like I said, I think the momentum's with McLaren. I think the summer break might come at the one time for McLaren, and it might come at the perfect time for Red Bull. We'll have to wait and see. But I done for McLaren 1-2 again, but this time Lando Norris to get his race win. Also Piastri to finish 2nd. Max Verstappen 3rd, because I think Max Verstappen might potentially take a grid penalty for your power unit. Max Verstappen. It was rumoured weeks ago that Verstappen would take a penalty in Spa. He does love it in Spa as well, and there is overtaking opportunities as well. So keep an eye out. Max Verstappen may take a grid penalty. So that's why I put him to finish 3rd and on the podium. Hamilton to finish 4th. Sainz to finish 5th. Perez 6th. Hulkenberg to finish 7th. Alonso to finish 8th. Ricciardo and Ocon to have the rest of the guides for me in 9th and 10th. And of course, you can see I've not gone for George Russell or Charles Leclerc to finish in the points, because both of them drivers make mistakes, and they are the two reckless. Both of them are two reckless. They make mistakes, and I see both of them suffering a DNF in Spa, in my opinion, because it's too reckless. But anyways, that is my Formula 1, Formula 3 Hungarian, Formula 3 review, and my Formula 1 Belgian, Formula 3 preview. Feel free, if you want to see some feedback, feel free to leave 4 down below in comments, and I'll be back tomorrow with my PT World Master Darts tournament review, which will be tomorrow. So take care, stay safe, and see you all later.